Welcome back to Let's Talk Wrestling Show, guys. My name is Spencer, and I got a special video for you tonight. Well, today, we're going to be talking about if Vince McMahon signed the contract and gave me lead ownership of the WWE and how I would run things. First up, let's talk about the general manager, which I think everybody's going to like his general manager. General manager Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, I liked him when he was general manager for Rob in the Ruthless Aggression, so he's going to be general manager for Monday Night Raw. Set him to the side here. We're going to have tag team champions, the Intercontinental Champion, and we're taking away the WWE Championship, moving it to SmackDown, and we're placing that title with Big Goldie. Now, who would I want to be my first world champion? Well, it's only simple. Adam Cole, baby. He's going to be our world champion starting out. I think he's great. He can be a great heel champion. Yeah, he's going to be our champion starting out, guys. You know, I think he can do a lot of things with a lot of people that I have on this roster. It could have some great feuds. Set him off to the side over here. Get to where y'all can see him. Now, Intercontinental Championship wise, I'm going to give it to my boy, Jeffrey Hardy. Give it to Jeff Hardy here. I think he'd make a great Intercontinental Champion. He needs to come back and have another title run. And like with Adam Cole, he can knock out some great matches here with guys on the roster. Next up, tag team champions. Okay, so there's only 2 tag teams in mind that actually there's only one in mind that I would have as my my Raw tag team champions, and that is Tommaso Ciampa, and Johnny Gargano. They're going to be my Raw tag team champions. You know, I can eventually break them up, like a couple of years, but I think they're going to start out Raw tag team champions. Now let's talk about some other people I have on the roster. Stay. First up, we'll get our first big heel, Samoa Joseph. Now Samoa Joe and he's an alright babyface, but I feel like the heel role suits him much better. And to counteract the violence he leads out, he can start a good feud with face Kevin Owens. I think these two guys can have great matches. You know, they can do great things with each other. So yeah, that could be a big feud on my brand. Let's set him right back here. Kevin Owens right beside him. Now, next guy I want to bring up, let's see where he's at, is Seth Rollins. Then this is the SummerSlam 2017 SummerSlam Seth Rollins attire, Deadpool attire, which I think is really cool. You know, he's going to be a face. And to capitalize on him being a face, we bring in this boy right here. not Dean. He can still be Dean Ambrose, but he's gonna have the Jon Moxley attitude and be a heel. We're gonna. I would actually do him right. I would do Dean Ambrose right in my company and my version of the WWE. And I think that we can relive what they did with a couple of like hardcore matches. Yeah, because I think Jon Moxley suits hardcore more than anybody else. Move that coal over here. Next up, we got the New Day. But we had a draft. And Raw wanted just Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. So they drafted Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston to be part of the New Day, baby. Now we got a couple now we got a guy I want to talk about for just a minute. EC3. Now I covered him on like my second ever video. But EC3, WWE's wasting him. So in my WWE, he's going to be the top heel he can be. He's going to be a fantastic heel. Eventually win a world championship or Intercontinental Championship, whichever one I decide for him to do. But he's eventually going to win the championship, and he's going to be good with the championship because he's charismatic. He makes you hate him. And who doesn't like EC3? If you hated him in TNA, that's what it's going to be like here in my WWE. Now, the next guy I want to talk about is the glorious Bobby Roode. He's not going to be Robert Roode. You can't see him. He's not going to be Robert Roode. Is he not? He's going to be the glorious Bobby Roode. Now, Bobby Roode is one of them guys that is another guy that can be a very great heel. You know, I actually, if he was like he was in NXT on the main roster now, he would go a lot farther than than Robert Roode. But yeah, he would go back to glorious Bobby Roode in my WWE, and he'd be heel on his own, not in some stupid thing with Baron Corbin. I hate that atrocity. Now, we got this guy right here. The Ricochets. Ricochet, he's impeccable. You know, I can see him having matches with Jeff Hardy for the Intercontinental title. You know, having matches, or the great matches, and he can have great matches with this guy right here, Grand Metalik. Elite 73. I think he can have great high-flying matches. I'm going to set these guys off to the side. Bobby Roode can stand. You know, I think they can have great matches. Now, we got another tag team here. The Usos. Oh, yeah. Now, the Usos, these guys, they can have great matches. I want to see them go one-on-one with DIY, honestly. Oh, that would happen on my brand. The Usos would go one-on-one with DIY. Tag team titles, they can go on with the New Day. Now, a guy WWE, when he got to the main roster, did wrong. Severely wrong. They done this man wrong. He'll never be what he was in NXT again because Vince apparently don't know what we want. That's going to be Shinsuke Nakamura. Na 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 na. Now, he's going to be a good guy on my brand. He can have great matches with Adam Cole, Jeff Hardy, Seth Rollins. Any of these guys, he can have any of the single competitors he can have great matches with. Now, I'll bring another heel in. And I want to refine his character. I want to tell you what I think they should do with this guy. Kurt Hawkins. Kurt Hawkins is pretty much is not even on TV anymore. Like, you see him once in a blue moon. I think he should be on his own, not in a tag team with Zack Ryder. Shouldn't be in a tag team. I think they should push him on his own and have him be the obnoxious heel, just splurting out facts every time he comes to the ring. You know, attacking people with his cane. Stuff like that. Have him feud with Ricochet or Grand Metalik or any of these guys. Next guy I want to talk about, and if any of y'all watch wrestling, you know what WWE stands for. It stands for walk. Okay, he might have a trouble standing. It stands for Walk with Elias. Now, my brand, Elias, is going to be a heel because he can get really good crowd reactions out of the fans. He really can. Like, if you've seen him and Kevin Owens got like a 1 minute straight boo from the crowd, just boo for a straight minute. Now, next guy I'll bring in, I hear voices in my head. Randall Keith Orton. Randy Orton is going to be one of them great guys that anybody can have a match with. Anybody that wants to have a match with him can. And he can, when he cares, he can put on some incredible matches. Now, our last guy that we're going to talk about is Mr. Cena. Mr. John Cena himself. Now, I would have a story arc with him trying to beat Ric Flair's record. He's 16 championships. He's trying to beat the record. He can't. You know, he keeps trying, frustrated. And then all you know is you get a heel Cena. And tell me you don't want to see that. He was back to Thugonomics, just roasting people left and right. About Dean Ambrose, this guy right here, he's going to be a tweener. A heel. He's going to be a heel. But he's also taking on the John Moxley character. But he's going to be Dean Ambrose. And I think, one more thing for while I address, there will not be a Brock Lesnar in my WWE. There's not going to be Brock Lesnar. He's not going to be nowhere near it. He's not even going to breathe on it. All this talent right here that they have is wasted. Raw. They didn't have a WWE champion. I mean, come on, guys. Have a good WWE champion. Have great 5-star quality matches like CM Punk and John Cena did at 2011's Money in the Bank. Them kind of matches. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for part 1. Part 2 will feature SmackDown, and that's going to be coming to you all Sunday. Alright, and that's going to do it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and tell me what you think of my WWE, what my WWE Raw show would look like, what my roster would look like, champions. Comment down below and tell me what you think, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.